Hello students. Already we have started geography's third lesson, motion of the earth, and in that at the beginning of this lesson we had studied two most important concepts, and they are rotation and the revolution. See, rotation means what? Rotation means what? Rotation means movement of the earth around its axis. See, rotation means movement of the earth on its axis is called a rotation, and it takes 24 hours. And revolution means what? Revolution means the movement of the earth around the sun in a fixed path or in a fixed orbit is called a revolution, and it takes 365 days and 6 hours. But what happened? For the sake of convenience, we avoid or ignore 6 hours each year. See, each year we ignore 6 hours for the sake of convenience, but after 4 years we add these 6 hours in a February month. See, so 6 so 24 hours. So we add these 6 hours, it become a one day, that is 24 hours after a 4 day, and we add it in a February month. So this February month become 29 days instead of 28 days. We call it a leap year. See here, here is the explanation. Leap year, as well as see, there is a diagram on your screen. You can see that sun is at the center and our earth is moving around the sun in a elliptical orbit. तुम्ही तुमच्या स्क्रीनवर बघू शकता की there is a diagram, revolution of the earth and the seasons. See, revolution of the earth, it means that our earth is moving around the sun is at the center, and earth is moving in a elliptical orbit, and the arrows shows the direct sunlight on the part of the earth. See, the sun arrows shows that the direct sunlight of on the area of the earth. See, you can see here, the earth is moving around the sun. See, and because of this movement of the earth in elliptical orbit around the sun, seasons are created. You can see autumn is there, upside spring is there, spring has given there. Then here summer in the northern hemisphere, summer solstice, winter in the southern hemisphere. See, equinox is there. In this way, because of the movement of the earth around the sun in a elliptical orbit, it creates a different seasons. So let's see, on your screen you can see, you look at the figure 3.3. As we have observed this figure, you will see that on 21st June the northern hemisphere tilted towards the sun. The rays of the sun fall directly on the tropic of the Cancer. As a result, these areas receives more heat. The areas near the poles receive less heat. As the rays of the sun are slanting, the North Pole is inclined toward the sun, and the places beyond the Arctic Circle experiences continuous daylight for about 6 months. Since a large portion of the northern hemisphere is getting light from the sun, it is a summer in the regions north of the equator. The longest day and the shortest night at these places occur on 21st June. At this time in the southern hemisphere, all these conditions are reversed. It is winter season there. The nights are longer than the days. This position of the earth is called a summer solstice. See, you can see here summer solstice. Here you can see. See, the earth is tilted. See, earth is tilted, and the upper part, that is upper part takes a 6 months sunlight, as well as here the front part which comes at the sun. Here is a summer solstice. Here is the, because there is a heat, because there is a direct heat is there, and because of this direct heat summer solstice is there. And here in upside you can see the Arctic. Here continuous lights is there, it gets a continuous sunlight from the sun. So there is a 6 months sunlight is there, and same condition is reversed here in the winter solstice. See, same thing is happen winter solstice. See, then On 22nd December, the Tropic of Capricorn receives direct rays of the sun as the south pole tilted as the sunrise falls vertically at the Tropic of Capricorn, that is 23.5 degree south. A larger portion of the southern hemisphere gets light. See, इथं अर्थ आपल्याला टिल्ट झालेली दिसते आणि टिल्ट झाल्यामुळं त्याचा खालचा जो भाग आपल्याला दिसतो तिथं डायरेक्ट सनलाईट बघायला मिळतो. सी, मिनिमम मॅक्सिमम सनलाईट इथं राहतो अर्थच्या, कारण आपली अर्थ स्ट्रेट नाही आहे तर टिल्टेड मीन्स वॉट, थोडीशी झुकलेली आहे. मग ज्या भागात सनराईज जास्त पडतात तिथं डायरेक्ट हीट येते, तिथं समर सोलास्टस येतो. आणि जो भाग तिरका झुकलेला आहे आणि टिल्टेड झालेला आहे, झुकलेला आहे, तिथं विंटर सोलास्टस, म्हणजे तिथं कमी सनराईज पोहोचतात, म्हणून तिथं आपल्याला विंटर सीझन बघायला मिळतो. जिथं जास्त सनराईज पोहोचतात तिथं समर सोलास्टस आणि जिथं कमी सनराईज पोहोचतात तिथं विंटर सोलास्टस. देन सी, winter solstice, the reverse happens in the northern hemisphere. This position of the earth is called a winter solstice. म्हणजे जिथं जास्त सनराईज पोहोचतात तो समर सोलास्टस आणि ज्या ठिकाणी कमी सनराईज पोहोचतात तो विंटर सोलास्टस. डू यू नो द ख्रिसमस इज सेलिब्रेटेड इन ऑस्ट्रेलिया इन द समर सीझन. तुम्हाला माहिती आहे का की ख्रिसमस ऑस्ट्रेलियामध्ये समर सीझनमध्ये सेलिब्रेट केला जातो, तर आपल्या इंडियामध्ये तो डिसेंबर मंथमध्ये सेलिब्रेट केला जातो. On 21st March and September 23rd, direct rays of the sun fall on the equator. At this position, neither of the poles is tilted toward the sun, so the whole earth experiences equal days and equal night. This is called a equinox. See student, this is very important concept. Equinox means what? Equinox म्हणजे काय तर 21st मार्चला आणि 23rd सप्टेंबरला काय असतं तर the whole earth experiences the equal days and equal night. See, 21st March आणि September 23rd ला equal day आणि equal night असतो, त्याला काय म्हणतात equinox. On 23rd September it is the autumn season in the northern hemisphere and spring season in the southern hemisphere. The opposite is the case on 21st March when it is spring in the northern hemisphere and ऑटम इन द सदर्न हेमिस्फिअर. मग असं का होतं तर बिकॉज आवर अर्थ की एका ठिकाणी समर आणि एका ठिकाणी विंटर, किंवा ह्या ठिकाणी जर विंटर आला तर त्या ठिकाणी समर, असं का होतं तर आपली अर्थ इलिप्टिकल वेमध्ये इलिप्टिकलच्या गतीनं सनभोवती फिरते, स्वतःभोवती फिरत ती सनभोवती सुद्धा फिरते. बिकॉज ऑफ धिस मोमेंट ऑफ द अर्थ वी कॅन एन्जॉय द डिफरंट सीझन्स. आणि इक्विनॉक्स म्हणजे काय तर 21st मार्चला आणि 23rd सप्टेंबरला इक्वल डे आणि इक्वल नाईट, म्हणजे 12 तासाचा दिवस आणि 12 तासाची रात्र असा इक्वल डे आणि इक्वल नाईट असतो, म्हणून त्याला इक्विनॉक्स म्हणतात. Thus you find there are days and nights changes in the seasons because of the rotation and the revolution of the earth respectively. म्हणून आपण दिवस किंवा रात्र एन्जॉय करू शकतो, त्याचबरोबर वेगवेगळे सीझन सुद्धा एन्जॉय करू शकतो. का? बिकॉज ऑफ द रोटेशन and the revolution of the earth. Rotation of the earth means movement of the earth on its axis, स्वतःभोवती फिरणं, that is called a rotation. And revolution means what? Revolution means the movement of the earth around the sun in a fixed path in a fixed orbit is called a revolution, and it takes 365 days. आणि किती वेळ लागतो तर 365. आणि हे सगळा रोटेशन आणि रिव्हॉल्युशन मुळे आपण काय एन्जॉय करू शकतो तर डेज अँड नाईट्स अँड द डिफरंट seasons. So see students, in this way we have completed this lesson. I hope you better understood it. So students, as a homework you should read this lesson very carefully, try to understand the given concepts. Okay, exercise questions are there. See, so students, as a homework you should read this lesson very carefully. You should read and try to understand the concepts of rotation and the revolution, as well as see revolution of the earth and the seasons. This diagram is very important. As I told you, you should draw this diagram in your notebook as a homework. Then the another concept, that is leap year. लीप इयर आपल्याला जनरल नॉलेजसाठी सुद्धा माहीत पाहिजे की लीप इयर एक दिवस कुठून ॲड होतो फेब्रुवारी मंथमध्ये 28च्या ऐवजी 29 दिवस का होतात. सो these concepts are very important. Leap year, so read this very carefully. Then as we have seen summer solstice and the winter solstice, Summer solstice direct sunlight of the sun on the earth's area, and because of this summer solstice, winter solstice same reversed. Equinox, equal day. Equinox means what? Equal day and equal night on 21st March and 23rd September. This is another concept, equinox. So students, see, in this way we have completed this lesson. You should read it very carefully and try to understand the concepts.